Every trader goes through the same 5 stages, but most get stuck, and many quit because they don't realize they are fighting their own biology. That's the real game. Breaking through isn't about skipping stages, it's about recognizing where you are and taking the specific exit action that gets you to the next one. If you can identify your stage honestly, you can stop sabotaging your own progress. Stage 1. The honeymoon, the illusion of skill. At the beginning, trading feels amazing. You take a few trades, you catch a few winners, and suddenly it feels like you've discovered a money printer. You start thinking, wait, is this actually easy? Have I cracked it already? This is beginner's luck, and it's one of the most dangerous phases in trading. Because your brain makes a catastrophic mistake. It assumes randomness is skill. A few early wins convince you that you're talented, when in reality, you may just be getting rewarded by noise. And once that illusion sets in, ego gets involved fast. Exit action. Trade micro-size and ask only one question after every trade. Did I follow my stop and my size? Not did I make money, not was I right, just did I follow my stop and my size? That question alone can save you from building your trading career on a lie. Stage 2. The desperation loop, the strategy jumper. Now the honeymoon ends. Now you're bleeding. What worked before stops working. Confidence drops, frustration rises. So you do what most traders do. You jump. New strategy, new mentor, new Discord, new indicator, new YouTube video, new secret setup. And the whole time you tell yourself you're being proactive, but you're not solving the problem. You're escaping discomfort. This is the trap of signal dependency. You're addicted to the search for a holy grail because searching feels productive. It lets you avoid the harder truth. No strategy can save a trader who won't take responsibility for execution. Exit action. Commit to a 30-day input freeze. No new courses, no new gurus, no new strategy hopping. For 30 days, trade one setup on one time frame and keep an execution journal. That's it. Because consistency doesn't come from finding more, it comes from subtracting what's distracting you. Stage 3. False humility. Fear disguised as patience. This stage is sneaky. Now you've got a system. You're journaling, you understand your rules. From the outside, it looks like progress. But then something strange happens. You stop pulling the trigger. You start saying things like, I'm just waiting for the perfect setup. I'm being patient. I'm protecting capital. But if we're being honest, that's a lot of the time not discipline. That's fear. It's paralysis by analysis. You tell yourself you're being selective, but really you're terrified of being wrong again. So you wait, and wait, and wait. And the perfect setup never comes because perfection doesn't exist in markets. Exit action. Force yourself to take 50 real trades, not demo trades. And during those 50 trades, the only metric that matters is this. Did I follow the plan? Not P&L, not win rate, not how confident you felt, just plan execution. Because the goal here is to retrain your nervous system to act without needing certainty. Stage 4. Probability and survival. The mathematical shift. This is where trading starts becoming real. You finally stop obsessing over individual outcomes. One trade doesn't define you. One loss doesn't mean the system is broken. One win doesn't mean you're a genius. You start thinking in batches, in samples, in positive expectancy over 100 trades. This is the moment you begin shifting from emotional trading to mathematical trading. But there's still a trap. And the trap is violating the math. You start feeling hot, so you increase risk, or you feel cursed, so you hesitate, lower size randomly, or break your plan. In other words, you let feelings interfere with probability, And the second you do that, the edge is no longer the edge. Now it's just emotion wearing a spreadsheet costume. Exit action. Build a strict if-then plan before every session. If price does this, then I do this. If this condition is missing, then I do nothing. If I hit my limit, then I stop. And use a non-negotiable fixed percentage risk, not based on mood, not based on revenge, not based on confidence, based on survival. Because survival is what gives probability enough time to work. Stage 5. Boredom and flow, the final boss. This is the stage almost nobody talks about, because when you finally start getting it, trading becomes boring. There's no drama, no thrill, no emotional roller coaster. It's just process. Same checklist, same risk, same execution, again and again and again. And weirdly, that's when many traders self-destruct. Why? Because the brain misses stimulation. After a winning streak, a dangerous voice shows up. You're locked in. You can size up now. You can bend the rules a little. You're unstoppable. That voice is the final trap. God mode. And it has destroyed more traders than bad strategy ever did. Exit action. Treat every trade like a business expense. Keep the same checklist after wins and after losses. Respect the same standards whether you're up big or down small. And understand this, not trading is also a professional decision. Because real mastery doesn't look exciting, it looks controlled. Conclusion. So, which stage are you in? Don't lie to yourself, because the market punishes dishonesty fast, but self-deception is what really keeps traders stuck. Evolution doesn't care about speed, it only cares about survival. And if you can survive long enough to become consistent, you give yourself a chance to become great.